Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I am suffering from terrible allergies, which have, I think, settled into my chest. Um, but today was a wonderful day. Got to watch a young man step forward in life and graduate with his graduation party, be given a lot of encouragement, and saw that he had some really good friends. And I thought about friendships. I somewhat reflected on my high school years and even friendships with people that I had even grown up in, church camps and youth programs, volunteerism. And you always have those couple friends that when you're young, you emulate them and you want to be like them, or you really want them to be your friend. They're a fair weather friend. They tend to have their best friend, and they only want to be around you when there's no one else to hang with. And when you're young, you say things, people get hurt, and those relationships sometimes just drift apart and people move away, and then you have an opportunity to try to fix something like that, because what in your heart, when you know there's some things that you probably could have done better, you want to express that and you try to help them. So you do that, and then they come back around, and then you've changed. You worked really hard towards that change to be a better person, and they haven't. They just don't want to let go of the victim or the anger. And every conversation goes way back to the past. They can't get out of it. They're just kind of stuck looking out the back windshield of life all the time. And I thought about that, and I thought, why am I looking back with them? And why am I, why did I didn't feel bad. I felt bad that things did not fix when things fell apart. But why do I beat myself up because it didn't fix? Well, I don't think everything fixes. People make choices. It's 2 people involved, 3, 4 people involved. And when parties choose to go their way thinking what they do, that's what they do. You can't change that. So you examine who you have, where empathy resides, and to choose selectively, and it be okay, who you're going to be in relationship with. Just because there's somebody you grew up with, or somebody you've just known all your, like a distant memory childhood, somebody you maybe went to school with, you don't have to participate in that life process anymore. They don't move on, they get better, they do what they do, and when you end that, they get angry. Because, again, the change for them is hard. And, they're in the middle of their own pain. You can't do much about it. So rather than beat yourself up or resent them and all that stuff, just move on, Pray for them and give your goodwill and your intentions to people around you that will benefit and that, will receive. But don't be offended for the few that can't or won't. I think we just have to learn to be kind in all these things. I say be kind a lot. I know I do. But there seems to be, no matter how much that's said, it's like there's t-shirts, there's pictures of honeybees with the word kind, which I personally love. But the honest truth is it's a big talk, and not everybody's walking the be kind walk. And it can be hard to be kind sometimes with certain personalities, but we need to really practice kindness. No one's listening to us when we're not being kind. I don't listen to people who aren't kind. If all people want to do is talk bad about somebody, or, that sibling in the family that, in the name of being concerned, likes to run to mom and dad and tell them everything, things like that. And then you get mad at them. Just be kind. You can't get mad and exercise any ill will towards them. There's something painful in their life or something insecure that makes them feel like they have to do that to have some importance or relevance in that relationship. So if you know you're doing right, you're not doing anything wrong, or you do make a mistake, acknowledge it and move on, but don't get angry. You can be a little frustrated at times, maybe a little disappointed in the person, but don't get angry because they're insecure and they need somebody to make them feel secure. Otherwise, that's a behavior they continue to do. It's funny how that is. And the more I see that, the less I get stressed out, and I don't come home frustrated about work all the time, or angry about driving in traffic, or literally absolutely enraged with the lack of healthcare issues that are coming up, like with my daughter's frustration trying to get appointments and takes them forever. It doesn't do me any health or good to get angry and let that eat at me. I'm not doing better by that. So the best we can do is be kind, be patient, be empathetic, and be helpful, be generous. A lot of B's, but they're important. So something I got to do too. Self-audits are big deals sometimes. I sit here and I'm going, oh, I can do so much better. But as long as we don't continue and we try and we move on and we do better, that's when it gets better. So I love you all. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I found 2 Benadryl in my house, which I'm not a Benadryl person because it knocks me out, but I'm ready for a nice long night's sleep. And I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful night.